I have a special guest on today. How are you doing today, brother?
Good.
All right. And the purpose of this video today is we really want to be able to touch base and actually get in depth about a topic that I talked about a week ago. And it was based on a documentary that I did about 10 to 12 years ago, and it was called Homelessness in Miami. Right. And so the brother that we had, the good brother that we have on today, Juan, he shared his thoughts, and we talked on the side, and he was so gracious to be able to join us today. All right. So, where you originally from?
Biggest.
Where?
Oh,
It's okay. Let me know when you got it back.
uh, Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
But right now you're on the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so if we was to be able to jump right into it, man, how long have you been homeless right now?
I mean, I was homeless for 3 years, basically, and then I got my own apartment until like yeah,
Okay. So right now you live in an apartment.
yeah,
Okay. And I know that you say throughout your years of your 3 years of being homeless that you wasn't without a job during that time period. Like you always had employment.
yeah. I always had employment. Yeah.
All right. So what factors played into you actually getting to the stage of not having your own place to stay? Like actually what was it, staying in a shelter per se?
Yeah. Shelter with trust me, you have no idea how like the things I dealt with. Like no, like there was like people doing KQ. I don't do drugs, but I guess KQ was their thing.
Okay. And then so how did you find yourself in a situation where you was living in a shelter?
I just moved to New York and I had no money, so it was my dream to move to New York. Uh, um, Basically that's it. Yeah,
Okay. And so you actually moved from Las Vegas to New York. And while your time in New York, then you found yourself never really having a place that you live in. I mean that's your own. You pretty much moved to New York living in a homeless shelter from the start. Is that what I heard?
correct. When I first moved to New York, they had well, since I moved to New York, they had this thing where they quarantine you. So I was staying in a hotel, and yeah, and then after 2 weeks, like after quarantine, they put me in a shelter. So yeah, but I mean the food was good. Like I'm not gonna like lie to you, like everything was good to eat, like like super good. Like everything was. I mean, I got lucky, I guess. Like I got free. I got fed. It's like not like the stories like that you covered before. Um, I really did get like fed good, like breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then I was still like I was working. Like it was like really good. Like no, it was really good. Like the like so the perception that people think about like homeless shelters, um, for me, like I can't really, like back that up because like for me it was like super amazing. I mean, not amazing. I mean, just living in a homeless shelter, but you know,
Okay. Because one of the things that the world portray is that living in a homeless shelter, is uh is hard on the psyche. Would you say that it was pretty easy for you on as far
nah,
as the mind?
no, 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 it was fucking shit. like depending on like so in ways like they put you like 'cause it's like either like three like like beds in one room, or if you're lucky, like you get like your own place, like one room, like But people are doing like K2, like I'm telling you, like like and there's no bathrooms. Like it's not like you could have your own personal bathroom. You have to use the communal bathroom, I guess. And I would go to the bathroom, and I saw people shooting up. Like I don't know what drugs they did, but yeah.
And what did that do for you mentally, actually going and seeing people shooting up? I'm guessing going from like a place like Las Vegas where you had a glitz and a glam, and you have that kind of life, into going to kind of like a nitty-gritty city like New York, and now you're in a homeless shelter. You see people shooting up, using drugs all around you. What did
I
it
I
do?
never I never saw people shooting up in Vegas. I mean, I never did. Never, never.
And the first time that you seen that, how did it feel emotionally, like mentally? How did that affect you?
I was just like, fuck. Like, what did I get myself into? Like, no. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned that you always had a job, right?
Yeah.
So you went out there, you worked, you earned yourself a nice day living. Was it too expensive for you to actually move out and grab and buy or rent a place of your own in New York? Like, how was it that you ended up being 3 years in New York in a homeless shelter with a job? How did that happen?
Actually, like, to be honest with you, like the HRA, that's what it's called, in New York City. They really do help you out, and they hooked me up in my own apartment, so it's like that's where I live right now, and I only pay like a portion of the profit, like I mean profit,
The rent.
yeah, yeah, so it's good.
Okay. A lot of times, especially when I was doing a documentary, that's how we end up speaking. A lot of times people feel abandoned by the world, right? And when it comes to their family, their kids, do you have like family that you try to reach out to for help? And if so, what was the response from them?
I do have my family back in Vegas, but I have a daughter, but it's I'm just no, it's nothing's working basically.
All right. So have you find yourself cutting off all communication with people, like with family, because of your current situation, or because of your situation the last 3 or 4 years?
Basically, I don't want to let my kid's mom know that I was homeless at one point, you know? Like it's nothing to like show off.
Okay. In that situation, do you think that America has failed you? Like, a lot of people say, hey, it should be no homeless people in the world. Okay, you should get here. No. What does that mean?
Hell, nah, 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 nah. Yo, no, they help me out. Like they really do help me out. I get food stamps, you know. Um, I get Medicaid. So no, yeah.
Okay. For is a lot of people that's in a homeless shelter, that has been in a homeless shelter, and they may feel that they're going to end up dying in a homeless shelter. And a lot of people don't have a voice right now. One of the purposes of me bringing you on today, because I wanted people that has or is experiencing hardship to have a voice. What is it that you want people to know about you?
I mean, what do you mean in that sense?
Well, like I asked you before, that a lot of people feel as if they've been abandoned, right? Abandoned by the world, abandoned by family, abandoned by everyone, right? And then, so, being in the stage of homelessness, a lot of times people feel as if the world has abandoned them, or they are just another person that doesn't exist, because people easily just walk by, and say, hey, there's just another homeless person in the world. What is it that you want people to know about you or think about you? What is the perception that you want people to have?
I made it in New York. I mean, basically that's it. Like I made it.
Okay. So you feel like you made it. What do you mean by made it? Can you define it for me?
I have a job. I have an apartment. Um, thanks to public housing. Um, yeah, I made it.
Do you feel like it was a mistake moving from Las Vegas to New York? Like, if you can do it all over again, would you?
I wish I would have done sooner.
Really? So you don't regret the decision of actually moving, and okay, tell me about that.
I don't regret that.
Why?
Because New York is best city in the world, basically. I mean, it depends on your opinion, but yeah.
Okay. And so, from your mindset, from your vantage point, you're saying is all in the mindset. You move from a place that you didn't want to be into a place that you are, and right now you're happy.
Yeah. And but to be honest with you, like the struggle was real. Honestly, like the homeless shelters that I say that because they put me in Micah. Micah means mentally something like that, like just like people with mental problems and shit, you know?
Okay.
And yeah, like yeah, that was the fucking worst of my fucking time. But I mean I made it.
Why was that the worst? Explain that.
Like I'm telling you, like people shooting up, like I never did drugs in my life whatsoever. But like I saw people like going to bathroom like in the middle of the night trying to go, like go to the bathroom. I saw people shooting up. I saw people doing no, it was no. I do not wish that upon my worst enemies.
Mm. And how did you find yourself in the mental portion of the homeless shelter?
I don't. That's the way they put me in. Like they classify me. I'm not mental, but it's just like they like shelters like in New York City. Like they run out of people. I mean, they're full of people, so like they just put you wherever.
Okay. So, what does the future look like for you, Juan? Tell me. You say that you don't regret anything. You're happy that you did make the move. What does the future look like for you?
Just mm, having a good job. I mean, I do have a good job, even though I only work part time now. But like just improving myself.
Okay. And for everyone that's listening or will listen or will watch this, is there anything that they could be able to do to help you? Is there anything that somebody can be able to say, hey, this guy's skill set is this, so I can be able to maybe help him? Do you want help? How can people help you?
I mean, that's a good question, but I really don't. Thankfully. like God willing, like I don't really need help. I mean, at the moment, I don't.
Okay. And it's one of your goals to actually be reunited with your child back on the West Coast?
It is, but you know how like the cliche, like baby mama drama. Yeah, it's not gonna happen realistically, honestly. I mean, they take my pay, like they take my paycheck away for child support. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm still providing, I guess, in a way.
Okay. Well, before we end this interview, is there anything else that's on your mind that you want to kind of let off?
I just want to let people know that I know I've seen videos of like homeless shelters or like homeless people in New York, like not New York, in other states, but New York honestly has like the like if like I trust me, like for me, for my standpoint, like if you move to New York and if you're homeless, you could make it because like the state will help you. It's not like Florida, it's not like any other states. Trust me, they'll help you.
So pretty much you're saying don't lose hope. New York is still the great city. The United States is still a great place, even though you are homeless, even though you have experienced homelessness, to not lose hope. That's what you're pretty much saying?
Yeah, and I'm saying like New York basically has the best shelter system there is.
Okay. Well, Juan, I want to appreciate you for joining us today, man, on Terrell Clayton Media. It was a pleasure having you on. And again, if anybody's out there that they want to be able to reach out to the brother, is there any way they could be able to reach out to you?
Uh, just my YouTube, I guess. I don't even know my YouTube, but yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure that I drop the information in the comments.
You
And
could
also
drop
this.
my ad. I mean my Instagram, yeah.
All right, will do, man. Appreciate you for sharing your experience, man, with the world, and trust me, it's very appreciated by everybody that's on here.
All
Hope you
right.
have a wonderful day. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.